Earlier in the year, was it earlier this year, when the House of Reps met, it was a member of your party, Honorable Gbajabiamila, who moved that motion saying there were concerns that people had not collected their PVCs, and he thought that they should be allowed to vote with the TVCs. And that's because they also thought, you could correct me if I'm wrong, that look, at the way, as at the time, the way things were moving on, it wasn't clear. They didn't have the confidence, maybe belief, that a lot of people, an appreciable number as much as they would like, would be able to get the PVCs. And then they suggested, in order to accommodate more people, let them also vote with the TVC. And your party, was reported in the dailies yesterday, had joined in that suit to say, look, INEC, allow people to vote with the TVCs. So if that was not an issue, why is your party supporting the use of TVC?
It is to just say that, look, why are we not voting with our TVCs in the first place? Why this PVC? Why must it be PVC?
Why do you want people to vote?
If you have problem with PVC, shift of election date or not, if you have problem with PVC, use TVC. So what TVC means that person has registered to vote. You, INEC, decided it must be with PVC. That's why we are saying, look, because it's government of all of us at the end of the day. We can offer opinion. I'm just saying that this postponement, or if we want to use reschedule, does not appear to be just about distribution of PVC. Or I think PDP and that establishment have their reason, and that was why.
Do you see any advantages then in this rescheduling?
It has been rescheduled.
Yes.
And the leaders of our party, our presidential candidate, General Buhari, our national public secretary, they have all said, well, we smell something, we didn't like it, but it has been rescheduled. And it falls within the powers of INEC and the provisions of the Electoral Act. It's what they cannot do is to reschedule it until after April 29. It has been rescheduled, but we don't like it because we believe something is going on.
Yeah, but we're asking, whatever is going on, nobody can see that now.
Yeah.
Do you see any advantages for your party with the rescheduling of this election?
Everybody will have to go and sit down and reschedule all the things they have to do. We have to work within, what we have now. If it has not been rescheduled, we were ready for the election. Now that it has been rescheduled, well, of course, what we have decided to do is that the tempo of our campaigns will not go down. We will maintain it until the new date. Of course, it will take much more energy and resources, but about advantages, I don't know. We have more time to repeat the same things to the people, because the people have made up their minds. We are running on record of performance, and we have candidates who are like Coca-Cola, good brands, but we still have to sell them, because despite the fact that Coca-Cola is one of the biggest brands in the world, they are the people that even do the most adverts.
The question some people are asking is, assuming this wasn't shipped, the elections went on as planned, with the PVCs not distributed across board, or the security situation, let's use that which was given as the main excuse for the shift. Assuming elections went on with this security situation as it is in the Northeast, would your party have accepted the result?
There are two issues you have raised. Would your party have accepted the result? There are two issues you have raised now. If elections have gone on with the level of distribution of PVC, I wouldn't know that, because Jega said he would distribute all PVCs before the election date. If that didn't happen, maybe if we have gotten to that bridge, we would have decided how to cross it. But about the security situation in the Northeast, I do not see why elections should not hold because of the security situation in a particular place.
You said here that the fact that they shifted it, Nigerians have made up their mind what they want to do, who they want to vote for. You said
yes,
so.
They have only postponed.
So the fact that they shifted the elections didn't go down too well, but you have accepted it. So
we
the
have
question-
to.
Okay.
Yes.
If the
because
elections
they
had
really
gone
did not
on-
act outside the law.
So if the election had gone on with the state of things as they were then, you would have accepted the results.
The security situation...
You would have accepted the results?
Yes, because the security situation was not an issue we brought up. It was issue of PVC that some people were talking about. And Jega said he would have been ready by February 14.
Did your party even think about the card readers? Have you ever seen any one of them?
No,
or have they been tested?
no.
Are you bothered that they might not be working as they
You
should?
see, no, don't particularize. Jega said all logistics that he will need will be ready before February 14.
Because the PDP has come up to say that the INEC wasn't ready. It's not just beyond the security
PDP
issue.
shouldn't tell us how ready INEC was or is or would be. PDP shouldn't tell us that.
Even if it's the opinion.
I thought you said, I thought we all agree that INEC is independent. In fact, the I there means independent. And if the head of that body says, by February 14, I will be ready, I do not see why it is a political party that will now be factoring in reasons why that body may not be ready.
Okay.
This is the issue.
Well, we're almost out of time.
But as I told you,
let's just look at the situation of things. You are about to build a house, and you say, by the day we're going to break the foundation, I will be ready. But the cement is not all there. The tools you're going to use for digging to plant your foundation are not all there.
The issue
hold on, you've not even tested to be sure that the shovels are strong enough.
I'm the one building that house.
And you're sure?
In that case, I am Jega. So I know what I'm saying. What I'm telling you is that Jega said he would be ready. What he had in mind, what he had in his plans, you and I don't know.
Well, I know you.
We don't know.
I know you.
So it is not a political party that will now be suggesting
Dr. Ahmed,
he will not be ready.
If I use that house building analogy, you're commissioner for special duties. You've witnessed some buildings that collapsed.
Yes.
Those who were building it said they were sure, and eventually they
No.
It collapsed. Just as an aside,
they may not necessarily be sure. Maybe the man who had the money to build the house contracted it to somebody who didn't do a good job.
Have you seen the card readers?
I don't have to see
No,
card
I
readers.
mean,
that is not
no, with respect to
me.
your party, because you're a party leader in the state. So your members, some followers, some supporters may have a question or two to ask you about what do we expect. I mean, how do we go? So it won't be out of place if they ask you.
No, Chamberlain. You see, the issue we are discussing is not about whether Dr. Wale Ahmed had seen card readers. We are discussing issue of readiness, that the man we all put in charge said he was, then extraneous factors were brought in to make him say no. And I've just told you that, well, we do not agree,
no,
but
the reason why
we
that
have to
came up,
live with it
the reason why
and work.
that came up because, I mean, INEC said they interface with political parties. They talk to you all about their plans, their programs. They have an itinerary that they've not deviated on. Several guests have also been here, and they were of the opinion that, well, political parties in that interface with INEC should also perhaps have seen a mock demonstration of how those card readers will work. Because it's people that will go use them, so it won't be out of place to ask you, as a leader in your party, if you've seen it.
Yes, I'm not saying the question is out of place. I'm only saying that is not the question I have to answer here right now.
Okay, but
because
have you seen it?
It's not part of the issue.
But have you seen it?
No, I will not talk about having seen it or not, Chamberlain.
We assume you haven't. Because if you have, you will say
No. I wouldn't have talked about it because that's not the issue. The issue is that Jega said he was ready, and people brought extraneous factors to, shift the election, and they started celebrating. So I got curious.
Did your party have a meeting with Jega?
I got curious.
Did your party have a meeting with Jega?
The INEC chairman has meetings from time to time with leaders of political parties. I don't know about Dubai.
Did your party have a meeting with Jega?
How could our party have had a meeting with Jega?
Dr. Wale Ahmed,
Mr. Fanika, they will have to come and prove that. It's one of those things they just throw up instead of telling us, you know, the number of kilometers of roads that have
We
been
have to
tied,
go.
how their policies have impacted positively on our lives in the, in the last 4 years.
Thank you for coming on. Dr. Wale Ahmed is a member of the APC Publicity Committee in Lagos. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't go away.